Guys, among all the sea of bad news and dumping, we have some good sentiment news. Despite all this dumping, major players, Blackrock, Fidelity, and Bank of America have actually increased their exposure to crypto. Now, regulations state that they can't actually buy crypto, but they're basically buying crypto by increasing their buys of MicroStrategy. Because if you're buying MicroStrategy, you're basically buying Bitcoin. So during this tumultuous time, they're actually increasing their exposure to Bitcoin. They just might know something that we don't know. BlackRock actually owns 6% of MicroStrategy. They actually only increased by exposure in Q1 of 2023 by 3%. Bank of America now owns 3%, and they increased their exposure by 20,000%. Now, besides JP Morgan Chase, they are the biggest bank in America. So the second biggest bank in America, and they increased their exposure by something like 20,000%. Fidelity is becoming a big player in MicroStrategy and Bitcoin by buying 1.06%, I believe, of MicroStrategy, and they increased their exposure by 40,000%. So they own nothing before. They're like, hey, this crypto might actually be something. We like it, so we're going to buy a lot of it. Now, does this signal that there's going to be a bull run maybe next year or the year afterwards? I think these guys have a better idea than the rest of us. If not crypto, then at least Bitcoin, because that's what they bought. Now, none of these big institutions really buy any other coin besides Bitcoin itself. That's what they're actually investing in. So if you want to go the safe route, you basically just buy some Bitcoin. I still think altcoins are going to have a higher ROI, but I think it bodes well for the cryptocurrency industry in general that three major financial players all increased their exposure to Bitcoin, even in the bear markets. They know the strategy of buy low, sell high, not like most people that buy high during the FOMO and sell low. So they're doing it right. And if you want to do what the smart money does, you would buy some crypto right now, at least Bitcoin. The other news is BlackRock filed for an ETF. This is big news. Especially for those conspiracy theory believers, because, BlackRock's supposed to be part of the cabal or whatever, and the SEC should not deny their ETF. Now, we don't really know if their ETF is a spot ETF or a futures ETF. If it's a futures ETF, it's not really a big deal. Why? We have plenty of futures ETFs. The SEC let that ship sail a long time ago. But we don't even have one spot ETF. If you remember correctly, Grayscale is actually suing the SEC to get a spot ETF. So if they allow BlackRock spot ETF, they don't really have an excuse of denying other companies' spot ETFs. So this could be the first spot ETF, if indeed it is a spot ETF, that BlackRock is applying for, and that could be a new era for cryptos altogether, because they can't just allow BlackRocks and deny everyone else's, because that would make zero sense at all. So let me know what you think about this. Do you think they're signaling that the bull run is coming next year, or maybe even sooner? Or do you think they're just increasing their exposure on a chance? So let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.